Okay, good evening. So we begin first by sitting. So we do 15 minutes of meditation. So this meditation called shamatha. And then we begin today sharing. Then after this, we do take refuge and bodhicitta. Then after that, I will do the sharing on the Shakyamuni Buddha practice. Then after that, I want to talk about the White Tara. And then after that, we do Vajrasattva. Today, I want to save some time to do the long mantra, Vajrasattva, Vajrasattva. So actually Saturday is a day that is very good to do wealth practice. So like you want to install wealth vase, you want to bring the wealth vase or invite anything. Saturday is always a good day to do. It's always a good day to do on a Saturday. So that's like a default good day. Like in the Tibetan, default good day to eat vegetarian for the Tibetan is on Wednesday because His Holiness is born on a Wednesday. So they always be vegetarian on a Wednesday. So there are certain days are good. But for me, I say every day is a good day to practice. There's nothing called a bad day one. Every day is a good day to practice. Okay, good. So now we sit quietly for 15 minutes. Then we do the rest of our practice today. 好，现在我们就静静做15分钟。那我们开始。 But so now we take refuge and generate bodhicitta. 好，现在我们就皈依，然后发起菩提心。Generate the cause of refuge, and think of the Buddha in front of you. So it'd be good that you can have a poster of the Buddha, or you're very familiar. That means once you close your eyes, you can imagine the Buddha right in front. So one of the Buddha image that's very good is the Sakyamuni Buddha at Bogaya. So later I will upload one quite good image of that. Then you can take a look at that. So um, so you need to have one object that you're making offering to. When we offer something, there's a subject, you, and an object that you make offering to. So always got these three things: object, subject, and then the action, that how you interact with one another, how we interact with one another. So you realize when we start to think of this in a much more deeper way, what does it mean really to experience thing? What mean to really experience thing? It's actually something like at the residue is a concept, right? Like someone could do something quite nice to you. They really stop the action, right? No? But you feel very nice. You feel very nice, a concept. Let's say you go for a haircut. Suddenly, wow, your hair you look so nice, wow, not 扁扁 or what you say, wow, today 我超美了. Is it really you 超美? Or is it your concept 你超美? So you start to think about it, no? Actually, we are not very clear. We are not very clear, very sharp on all the things that we really talk about. So subject, object. So when we think of the Buddha, when we start our practice, when we take refuge, become a Buddhist practice. When we take generate bodhicitta, it become Mahayana practice. Must have this ingredient. 当我们开始的时候，我们说我们会观想前方有导师释迦牟尼佛跟我们上师然后我们皈依来发菩提心。皈依就是佛教，我们这是一个仪式，就是我们是佛教的仪式。然后呢，发菩提心这是大乘佛教。那一定要入法门，一定要皈依，发起菩提心。那你皈依就是入法门，但是要入大乘法门，一定要发菩提心。然后我们合掌在这边。I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity, and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. Then I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我归依，愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。然后我们观想前方的皈依境，导师释迦牟尼佛，然后从他的头部、喉部、心部放出3道白色甘露光芒，透射到我们肩部所观想的六道众生，就像他们50劫所累积身口意的业障。然后呢，又从他的三门放出3道黄色甘露光芒，碰到我们的三门，就给予全部身口意的加持。它移到我们头上，融到我们心中，跟我们无二，直到我们成佛为止。We visualize the Guru mat fill in front of us. From the 3 doors send forth 3 rays of white color nectar light. Purify all the negative imprint of all the sentient beings we have visualized. Then from the 3 doors send forth 3 rays of yellow color light. Then give out the blessing of body, speech, and mind. Then he come on top, dissolve into us, become inseparable from us. So if I ask you, what made you become Buddhist? Is it I take refuge, become Buddhist? No, you can take refuge doesn't mean you're Buddhist. You want to be Buddhist. You take refuge means I want to be Buddhist. That's all. So but you say, I want to create good karma. Does you need to become Buddhist to create good karma? No need. But you probably practicing some of the principles. So what really does it mean when you say you are a practitioner? When you're really a practitioner, you really have to check whether inside your mind, whatever you do is under the influence of the Four Noble Truths, the Four Reliant, the Four Axiom, the Four Seal, and the Four Principle. Is it under this influence or not? Under this influence or not? If not under this influence, then whatever you do will don't have the strength to overcome karma and affliction. You can't overcome. You can't overcome. All the teaching of the Buddha is to overcome all your affliction, the negative thing, the urge to own, the urge to fight, the urge to be angry. If you don't anchor with this principle, you will not be able. It's just that Elon Musk able to spend a rocket to the thing and all the thing. All he come is using mathematics to count, supported by mathematics. It cannot be, I don't care, you all send the rocket one. It's not like that. You have to have supported by thing. Then you can put something out to space. You know that it's for most of us, right, it's really unthinkable, right? How to take a piece of matter, then you build right, a team of people, then the thing can leave out from Earth and go orbit and go up to space. But we are using the technology every moment. Like right now, we are using satellite. I mean, you are able to talk to me or hear me talking because satellite. All these are really supported by principle. So the principle I'm talking about, you're supported by the principle of the Four Noble Truths, the principle of the Four Reliant, the principle of the Four Seal, the principle of the Four Principle, the principle of nature, the principle of dependence, the principle of function, the principle of evidence. You have to be supported by this. Once you're supported by this, you're very clear right now. Whatever I do, right, I'm clear. I know what I'm doing. I go through the process. So what make you really become a practitioner thing? Now you take this principle and you apply it diligently. You take this principle, apply it diligently. And then if you want to upgrade yourself, say, okay, I want to upgrade myself right now. So how to come on? I'm a 1.0 right now. I want a version 2.0. Okay, then you take refuge and take 5%. And then after that, I want to be a version 3. So I take refuge, and then on the thing, you take Bodhisattva vow. I want to be a version 3.0 right now. Or you take refuge and they take tantric vow. Wow, now we are talking right now. Then after that, you decided to be more steady. I want to practice, I want to take austerity vow. Woo. Now, you know, austerity, there are 8 austerity vow. One type austerity vow Rinpoche do is not to lie down. You all go everywhere also lie down, right? It's not to lie down, not to lie down. Another one austerity vow is not to touch money. Another austerity vow that they do is not to sleep under a roof, sleep in the open. Oh, this is really hardcore, right? Sleep in the open under the tree. So my teacher Geshe Ram Kunchok stay under the apple tree for 6 years. Apple tree. So I must tell you, apple tree to stay under apple tree in Sumo for 6 years is very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult one. So austerity vow. So there over beside that, there are the vow of celibacy that you take. That means you abstain from sexual activity for the rest of your life. So these are all very powerful things to restrain your mind. You keep your vow to restrain your mind so that you can be the best that you can ever be. So right now, when we talk this, when we practice all these principle, say mantra, do this, it's slowly to build the internal energy inside your mind, such that it got enough merit inside there to do the thing. Your mind willing to cooperate. You know, your mind really, let's say you eat some good food, suddenly you feel very got energy, then you feel like you don't mind to do the thing. It's just that you drink a Red Bull, you don't mind to go and exercise because you know it got a little bit more energy than you drink Red Bull, or you drink caffeine, or suddenly you feel very good, you want to do a little bit more. So all the practice of taking refuge are supported by this understanding, correct? So you must want to know. So you must be able to memorize all these particular things. What are the Four Noble Truths? Then after that, subsequently, after I finish Sakyamuni Buddha, I want to talk about the 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths. So every day I talk about four, 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 four. By the time, even you can't memorize, at least you know what are they. Oh, why are they so important? Because the Four Noble Truths, because we believe them to be opposite. That's why it's actually like that, but why we suffer? Because It's supposed to be like that. We do opposite of what it's supposed to be. That's why we are suffer. Okay. The best example is there's no real you. You believe there's a real you, there's a real enemy, real. So the focusing aspect of the Four Noble Truths got this thing. If you act contradictory to it, you will suffer. You act correctly with it, you will get all the benefit you want. So you must know all the attribute. So they call the Four Noble Truths and the 16 attribute aspect of the Four Noble Truths. Okay, now you go out, correct? Then I don't say you should be proud, but at least you know you're very anchored right now. I'm very anchored on philosophy. If I ever go out and then the Nagarjuna will ask you, okay, what your anchor, you say you're Buddhist, why you follow? I follow the Four Noble Truths, I follow the Four Reliance, I follow the Four Axiom, then I follow the Four Reliance, I follow the Four Principles. Well, Nagarjuna say, wow, very good. Well, Nagarjuna, okay, now we are talking already. So that means you realize that this one is no longer based on, it's not faith-based, it's really based on what? It is based on understanding, reasoning. And you base the reasoning and then you do the practice, so totally the difference. Yesterday we talked about the four immeasurable love, immeasurable compassion, immeasurable equanimity, immeasurable joy. So in these four immeasurable, there is the immeasurable wish, immeasurable aspiration, immeasurable attitude, and the immeasurable prayer. So as we all do this correct, and we think about this immeasurable, you can take actually immeasurable loving kindness. How wonderful if all sentiment were to achieve Buddhahood. Wow, can you imagine the whole world, all Buddha, you go out everywhere Buddha one. Wow. Then may they achieve Buddhahood. You know, they are not. Then suddenly reality kick in. They are not right now. But may they be, you aspire. Wow, must be really good, Then you think of that, then say, I will cause them to become Buddha. I take responsibility right now. Wow, now they're serious. Then you know that if you want to do this, you need help. Then say, so Guru Buddha, please bless me and be able to do this. This is called immeasurable prayer. So as you talk about the four immeasurable, inside the thing on page 19, you should take some time and think about it. So in this Zoom group, there isn't like a sadhana that we're really following, except for the very, very short one we do the chain music that His Holiness did not put the four immeasurable. But the four immeasurable are inside already. When we take refuge, it's implied already. It is implied already. It is implied already. How is it implied? You say, may I become Buddha to free all beings from the suffering. All beings means perfect equanimity. Free, they become a Buddha to free all beings and bring them to Buddhahood. That means it's loving kindness. To bring them from all the suffering is immeasurable compassion. Then immeasurable joy is included when you bring them to free from suffering. So you realize the four immeasurable, we're taking refuge. If you know how to think, it's all there already. So now you know the shortcut. No need to do the extra thing, but you need to know how to think. Oh, I did not know it was there. Yeah, all the while was there. That's why when they say Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, oh, you can take the entire Lamrim, all inside the prayer already. When you talk about true path, right, all the things are inside there, right? When you talk about Dhamma, Dhamma is a true path, right? Now. When you talk about Dhamma, we're not about true cessation and true path. When you talk about Dhamma, we have to talk about true cessation and true path. This one pair together. So the Dhamma, when we talk the Dhamma, we have to talk about the conventional truth and the ultimate truth. Okay, I move along. So right now at this part of the thing on page 20, correct, we need to, after we take refuge, we need to know to generate the bodhicitta motivation. 我们说当我们皈依，什么叫真正的是佛教徒呢？是不是我们做穿海青，我们就是佛教徒？我们早上吃素，我们就是佛教徒？或者我们皈依就是佛教徒呢？我们说皈依，也就是说你要开始要修行，你要开始做佛教徒。真正的佛教徒是身口意是如法的做，如法。佛陀所讲的法，你如法的做，相应。然后呢，你真的佛陀恶不做，善多做，其出经藏。So this become a real Buddhist. 那么真正才是叫佛教徒。现在你们有些人是刚刚开始听师父讲，有些已经跟师父好多年了。所以我会从最基本的这样讲，每天讲一点点，你会认识一点点，懂吗？大概认识一点点。然后当我们做的时候，有皈依，有发菩提心，然后我们这四无量心。也是四无量心，你知道它的摸索的内涵是什么？当我们诸佛正法真正尊，一智菩提我皈依，愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，愿成佛。我说我愿力有情呢，这个愿力有情，我愿成佛。你没有说我练其中几个有情，我愿成佛。你说我愿力有情啊，一个都没漏到的，对不对？ 那个就是无量的平等心，就每一个众生在那，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。愿以不施等资粮，我愿力有情，愿成佛。我成佛是要度全部有情众生，就是大悲跟慈悲心都在里面的，这四无量心都在里面了。这四无量心就是我们的基础，我们可以把一小段呢，四无量心就是这个根本，我们有四无量心的辅助，我们了解到说。然后呢，我们再要发菩提心，我要成佛度全部有情众生，你才有本钱。现在你们知道为什么你们好像菩提心好像永远没有到位吗？因为你没有观修四无量心，你没有只观四无量心，平等心，平等心就够你们用了，懂吗？每个人都一样。你看这个人我不要，这个我不要，这个我不要，你会感觉到，你一直会感觉到我要，我必须要 OK，你们才可以 OK。你看你那个爱我值很重的，真的，你可能你修行你还不知道，你很啊，所以当人家骂你的时候，你才知道我有爱我值，对不对？没有骂你，好像还好，没有，你才知道我们肯定有爱我值的。当我们说每个众生比我更重要呢，那个众生骂你的，就是在断你爱我值，也是你爱我值，我们永远不会有升起菩提心的，不造作菩提心，要记住这一点。所以那些骂你的是在探考你，在试你，在帮助你、辅助你，跟你说，喂，你的菩提心没到位，你还没有基本功，你还有一个爱我值，每个爱我值是说一个都没漏到的，平等的。所以你看。这个无量心，你可以给慈悲，但是每个众生都一样的呢，哇，这个要到位呢，这个不这么容易哦，这个就不这么容易了。然后就基本了，然后我们再可以发起不造作菩提心。So bodhicitta, just I follow in the samsara from beginner time. So how to think about? So a lot of people say, 师父, so how you meditate on bodhicitta? Now this paragraph on page 20 is how you meditate on bodhicitta. So bodhicitta got exchange self for others and the 7 point, but Rinpoche say in this one paragraph or these two paragraph, alright, he say, now this is how you meditate. Whenever time I think of this, I always think of that very incident that there's this very great Nyingma teacher. So he went to give an initiation on Ganapati, wealth deity. Wow, very powerful one, very, very secret one. Give ready. Then the sponsor went up to his room and then asked, can you give me a practice to increase wealth? That Rinpoche choke out, he gave fly out. He said, I just gave the Ganapati initiation for create wealth. Now you come up here and ask me how to create wealth. Wow, his mind like, well, you see, I talk Apunene language, or you really cannot understand, or you're comically, you're so obscure. So sometimes I can spend the whole day trying to learn bodhicitta. Then you'll text me, Sifu, how to meditate on bodhicitta. Then I'm like, what? I just tell you how to do. So now I'm gonna tell you, this paragraph you do this one. So how you think, right, become important. So 我们说 thinking, this is called vipassana. You think, you analyze the thing, so you come to a conclusion, and the conclusion is really, I agree, I don't agree, I really believe this, I really want to have this. Then if you really want to have this, you must know the advantage and the disadvantage. Now this is how you progress. Say one more time. This one you must understand. So when you say you practice, right, when you do vipassana, it's usually something you cultivate or something you abandon. So you must know the advantage of having it and the disadvantage of not having it. Then you become of that reason, you will cultivate that thing to develop that state of mind that will affect the thing you do. So you must first know what is the benefit of cherishing other people versus cherishing yourself only at this current moment right now. So you probably got a mix. You probably cherish yourself 90%, cherish other people 10%. Sometimes you got good mood, maybe 70%. Sometimes maybe for 1 minute. Okay, like I give 50, I give 95%, I cherish them, 5% I still. I remember my niece was very young. Then maybe 5, 6 years old that time. He asked his mother. He talked to his mother. So he asked his mother, I need to ask you a question, very serious one. So the mother said, why you want to ask me a question serious? He said, I need to go to Bodhgaya already. Like Apek like that, Then going to not need to become Buddha already. 6 years old, Wow, I was so surprised when I hear this, when the mother told me. But then follow up, you say, but I need to stay in nice hotel one, okay? Oh, that one is picture lobang already. You want to go Buddha to become Buddha, Very, very good. But after that, you say, I need to stay in nice hotel. Oh, then still not bad lah. Still at least got half the very correct answer, right now. Half the very, very correct answer. Half the very correct answer. So right now, the Rinpoche in these two paragraphs talk about how to meditate on having bodhicitta. Just I've been suffering samsara from beginner's time, so that all my kind mother, so precious, the source of my past, present, future happiness, that was kind to me again and again, numberless time from beginner's time. So once you have to first remember, think of people kindness. You don't think of the kindness, you won't start. Then I have the responsibility to liberate the numberless sentiment from the unimagined ocean of suffering and its causes. However, in this state, not only unable to liberate others, I can't even benefit myself. So Rinpoche said now, the reality of the thing is this. Your thinking is very noble, great nobility, but you can't even help yourself. So what must you do? So then you must think, I can't do right now is a temporary state of thing. I can't do. Is it I haven't started or is it too difficult or whatever thing? That's why this is the part that you must understand. That's why this is the part that we need to ask for blessing. We count mantra, bless me, help me, take care of me. Now this is where Tara, Manjushri, Chenrezi, Vajapani, Namgyama, Amitayus all come inside to help you by counting the mantra, to help you along to get the thing. So even if I were to achieve, then you think in the reality, even if I achieve the state of arahat, the work for myself will not be completed because the work of others will be limited. So in order to complete the work for myself and others, I definitely need to achieve full enlightenment, the state of full Buddhahood. To achieve this state of full Buddhahood, I must stop all the numberless mistakes and complete all the quality. So right now we got a lot of mistakes. All the mistakes come from self-cherishing. All your mistakes usually come from self-cherishing. Is it possible that day you got no self-cherishing? Yes. So you try hard for 5 minutes. I will cherish every people, every people. They call random act of kindness. So random act of kindness, that means that means you pay forward. Let's say you go to a toll booth. Then the American, they say a toll booth. They say I pay for the car behind. That means instead of $1, you pay $2 or $4, whatever thing. Then the car behind. Then you go then the car behind come inside and say the person in front already pay for you already. They will come forward and then give you a wave, right? Not. Then for the very first time, it's called paying it forward. Paying it forward. Because you did not experience, because even to have an attachment, they must say nice whatever thing to you. It's a little obstacle. But in the beginning, it's good. I felt that it's helpful for you to slowly do things that are easier, then you can do the more difficult thing, That's why in the very beginning, is that you got no sickness. You imagine you got sickness, you take people's sickness. But after you got real sickness, you really got cancer. Then you say, then you steady already. Finally, I got cancer, man. You say, well, who say, oh, now I got cancer. Finally, all my prayer, now I can test. Then you say, may I never get cured. By me suffering, may no one have cancer anymore. Wow, you pray like mad. Wow, amazing, man. Can you imagine? Every time the cancer marker go down, you feel sad because you're not taking people cancer. Wow, this is extremely brave, man. This really, really, really brave. So is it possible like that? I'd like to say not possible. Unlikely. Because when you think about benefiting other people, what releases from your mind is oxytocin. Oxytocin is like the best thing for your mind, for your body to absorb everything that you're going through. That is not possible. So are you all brave enough to do that or not? Some of us are not so brave. I say, Sifu, what really I die? How? My kids and all the thing. I say, no, I can't push you. But if you're able, you are very willing. Do 5 minutes. Don't need do a lot. Do 5 minutes. If you're able to sustain 24 hours a day doing things like that, then you're no different from chain music already. Real chain music. Real chain music. If chain music want to go and live in Waterloo, I can put you in front there and then you sit in front there, people kalipai. You can go there and sit alongside chain music. So here I say that I can't even do for myself because 不够本钱. So now you know I understand the power of the mantra to help you accumulate merit, especially saying Om Mani Padme Hum. 1,000 Om Mani Padme Hum. 1,000 Om Mani Padme Hum. So then carry on. Therefore, in order to achieve full enlightenment, I'm going to follow the brave, extensive deed of a bodhisattva in order to benefit them. What is called the brave and extensive deed? That means you take the bodhisattva vow. That means you take the bodhicitta, that means the bodhisattva vow, keep the bodhisattva vow and practice the six perfection. Perfection of generosity, morality, patience, joyous effort, meditation, and wisdom. So this is the brave path of a bodhisattva. The brave path of a bodhisattva. So you realize that when you have not taken the bodhisattva vow is the tantric vow, you cannot know the tantric vow before you take. You cannot study one. But bodhisattva vow and the pride precept, you can study before you take. So you are very ready, then you take the particular vow. And then once you take that vow, is that day you promise that I will free everyone. You really become a Superman. You become a hero really. That's why the bodhisattva are called spiritual warrior or hero and heroine. The day you take the bodhisattva vow is the day you promise, I will not give anyone up. It's really most amazing. That's why breaking bodhisattva vow is so negative, so negative, so negative. That's why you must be ready, then you take the bodhisattva vow. Must remember bodhisattva vow, the 5 precepts is taken until you die, the 5 precepts stay with you. But the bodhisattva, then when you die, the 5 precepts gone, the refuge vow. But the bodhisattva vow always stay with in a mountain, continue until you achieve enlightenment. Same as the tantric vow. Wow, so amazing. So I tell you, to be able to hear the word bodhisattva is amazing. Even to hear the benefit of bodhicitta is so much of benefit. Even to take the bodhisattva vow, it's the most amazing thing. It's the most fortunate being, then can take bodhisattva vow. Many people got no chance to hear about bodhisattva vow, what is the sixth perfection. So when His Holiness give bodhisattva vow, next time through the internet can take. So if he's like giving teaching, correct, then you all can go, then can take. So it's like now he's in Sarah. I think he came back already. But usually he will like go to the thing, he'll give long life and he'll give the bodhisattva vow. So if you take from His Holiness the bodhisattva vow the very first time. So if not, that means he go through but right now I realize that because the private office no longer sort of because of His Holiness showing aspect of the health, so they no longer give teaching like over the internet or whatever thing. But I'm quite sure you all pray hard enough, right? I think to receive the bodhisattva vow from His Holiness is still something quite possible to get. But right now to take Kala Chakra from His Holiness seems like quite difficult because it's a very tedious thing. It's like a 13-day initiation, 13-day. You need to draw the lines, put the marker, set the boundary, do the sand mandala. And every day, the ritual master got something to do. He must come back and forth, back and forth. Then on the actual day, then they got the particular 7 type of initiation. Then His Holiness is involved every day. Then someone got the particular, the Bhaja dance itself. Then after that, still got the ritual of closing out, pouring out the sand, and then putting on the river. So we got no karma. But to receive the bodhisattva vow, if you all pray, right, I think still quite possible. So after taking the refuge vow, we then do the 4 immeasurable, and then we check our vow again, whether got the flavor or not. 我愿力有情验证佛。So 当我们在仪轨呢，我们说皈依发起菩提心，我们说了四无量心，然后我们又再探讨一下，我们真正的内心里面真正有菩提的味道吗？我愿力有情愿成佛，我要成佛度全部有情众生。当我们要成佛呢，必须要有菩提心，菩提心是守菩萨戒，然后修六波罗蜜，守菩萨戒，修六波罗蜜，也是我们要这样做。我们首先一定要有本钱。一定要本钱。现在我们的菩提可能是还有一个爱我执在那边，但慢可能是9成是爱我执，1成是爱他心。到了一阵子，可能是50-50，一半是有想到众生，一半想到我。直到你呢，你180%没有一个我在那边了，我只爱众生，我只爱众生。哇，这句话真非常非常无可思议。好像你可以说好，我1分钟我只爱众生，那个感觉一下，哇，你会感觉到我真的好像真的非一般的感觉，非一般的感觉。所以当然我们要做这些，我们一定要有辅助的，一定要辅助。好像佛陀念他的咒语，带他摩尼摩尼玛摩那也说，就可以消很多业障。可是我们没有消业障，我们很重，我们好像喘不过气耶。当我们消业障，我们 可以喘气，我们就有能量，懂吗？也是没有喘业障就被压住，一直压，一直压，一直压，我们就没有那个正能量能够发挥，我们正常的发挥，懂吗？为什么你会感觉到有些人哦，就是一直想歪的东西，你会感觉到他很累，他想到累耶，不是他累，我跟你讲，因为他不知道怎样想，他没有辅助到，我们可以回向给他，也是你教他，我们那边没有转经轮。也是四马路观音庙的，因为是新加坡，也是四马路观音庙是在西藏呢，肯定人家一直在绕啊。你没有看到人家绕四马路观音庙？没有，对不对？没有的，哪里有人绕？人家不知道吗？有呢，肯定人家会绕就可以消业障嘛。所以现在我们必须要有导师释迦牟尼佛、药师佛、无量寿佛、真圣佛母、力度母、文殊、观自在菩萨、金刚界菩萨，然后今天我要传白度母哦，这些菩萨的加持，你才可以轻松一点点，才可以做你的东西。你没有轻松，所以你知道为什么你还没有成就吗？因为你没有依赖这些无可思议的菩萨。他说：“来嘞，用我嘞，我来，给我一点点工作做嘞。”你都没有依赖到，所以可能首先是不够福报啊，所以你们听到，然后你要更多福报呢，才会利用到。First, you need a lot of merit to meet the Dharma. After you meet the Dharma, you need even more merit to hear the teaching. After that, you need even more merit to understand the teaching. After that, you need even more merit to take the teaching or understand how to practice. Then you need a lot of merit to do it every day. So 你们真个不够本钱啊。For those people who practice every day, that means very good for you. 那有些师傅为什么做了这么样哦？我还很不开心。I say good is that coming up. 你的爱我直 say I better make you unhappy right now. Mara control you. If you are very happy doing, then the Mara 料我要失败了。So regardless of what thing, don't pay too much attention when you're practicing to what the emotion or whatever thing. All these are short-term things. These are not 潇洒一点点，宽容一点点，你过得比较好哦。特别今年哦，过了农历2月17啊，火马年，你的忍度的能量会比较越来越变成一点点而已哦。我们说这个过这一年哦，放一放，让一让，会比较好，懂吗？让一让，放一放，不要再强求人家大声，不要跟他们大声，吞下去，买糖，喝水。真的，我们说我们活得还不够累吗？真的，但是我们是马上就跟他配合，哎，好像乒乓他旁了，我们就乒乓，没有，你不要，他打过来，你用嘴巴吼那个乒乓波吞下去，那没有了咯，就吞下去就没有了，好，今天就是说，在这边呢，有说想到我们发菩提心，我们想发菩提心呢，首先就要知道每个母有情是我曾经做，每个人都曾经做过我母有情，然后当做我母亲的时候，他肯定有给予我恩情的帮助我，来帮助我，给我养我，然后呢，我们说母有情，每个人都母有情，知恩要感恩，然后要报恩，然后报恩哦，你就发起大爱心，我要给他们幸福，然后你又发起慈悲心，要消他们的烦恼，他们的业。然后呢，说看来看去都不知道找谁做，他说我自己承担，我要自己承担。然后呢，从这一个呢，才可以发起无量的不造作菩提心。首先一定要想到每个人都对你有恩，那我们说知恩、感恩，就是知道他的恩要报恩，然后呢，才说有大爱，然后呢有大悲，然后才有造作我自己一个人承担这个责任，然后呢，这样一步一步才可以发菩提心。首先就要看到众生有在苦哦，然后你才会做得到。好嘞，现在我们就讲今天呢，白度母。So White Tara, her White Tara is a one manifestation of Chain Reject. Chain Reject was helping for a long time, and then from the essence, I think two tears come out. One is Green Tara, one is White Tara. Another version is one come out is another version of Farm Chain Reject. One is Green Tara. So Green Tara stands for the aspect of activity. White Tara stands for the aspect of long life. He's one of the three long life deity. So I given two already. Namgyama, Amitayus. Today is the last one, White Tara. White Tara. So White Tara practice, right? If you want to do White Tara practice every day. So there was one Rinpoche check for me. Oh, you got life obstacle. So every day must do White Tara practice. So he said, okay, do one mala, just count the thing and must do visualize, must thinking White Tara, then Tara, send light and purify. Cannot just, cannot, must do the visualization. So right now, to your best of ability, so you all must try to also visualize the light coming, especially white color one, purify. Then the yellow color light give all the blessings. So white Tara is not only for used to, not only for health, is to achieve success also, must understand this. White Tara also for success. So I think I was in ABC, I think many years ago. Rinpoche will have also be there. We're having teaching. Then we heard the news of Prince Diana car accident in the tunnel in France, the car overturned or everything, then die. Then Rinpoche said, wow, if she says 7 times White Tara, won't go accident like that one. I remember very clearly because Rinpoche said, if Prince Diana recites White Tara mantra 7 times, won't die or accident. I say, oh, say lah. Now I tell you all, how many times you all say? You all guess how many times? 7, no? You all like to do minimum, no minimum 7, no? Can do 1 or not? 1 I'm not sure, but Rinpoche says 7. So say 7 doesn't take doesn't take a lot of time to recite 7. So recite this White Tara. So I receive a lot of White Tara. And usually the first initiation people, the Lama receive, they say this is a reincarnation. So like Lama Zopa Rinpoche, his reincarnation when it comes, the first initiation he received likely to be White Tara initiation for his long life. Really, the first one must be in White Tara, followed by Manjushri, then followed by activity Tara. Usually it's like that one. Then after that, then followed by all the rest of the other tantric deity, whatever. But usually the first one. So same thing for y'all. So if you ever visit His Holiness, like you go to his palace, you can see the whole room or all the statue of White Tara or Amitayus, because it's for create dependent on rising cause. Because once you got short life, right, you will not be able to complete your hearing, your listening. If you don't complete your listening, you will not be able to complete your contemplation and don't need to talk about complete your meditation on the topic of what you cognize. So to have a long life is for practice one. It's not a long life to enjoy. So life become very important. Last time, I probably in the history of mankind, men have never lived so long. In the earlier time, we live our life quite short one. Pretty short. You'll be surprised all the first to the 13th Dalai Lama, they were average age 60 years old only. 60. Lama Tsongkhapa 62. All about 60. So you live to 70, or you consider them steady. So this holiness now 90. He said that I will promise to stay until 113 or something like that. So she's the longest living. Then you then say, yeah, all the Dalai Lama, me, I think I outlive every one of them. It's very true. So White Tara got this benefit. So can you say White Tara prayer for other people? It's very good. So you say for people who are sick, then you can say the White Tara mantra. So my teacher, one of the practice of my teacher, Geshe Dawa, is to do White Tara practice. White Tara practice. So the bedroom that I stay when I am, my teacher did a White Tara retreat there to bless me. He said, next time you stay here. Oh. That time I was not monk yet. I was not monk yet. But he sort of know already lah. Next time got chance. That's why he really do a retreat to do the White Tara practice. So White Tara got this sort of thing. 现在我们说，现在我要给这个白度母的咒语，我们白度母也是你可以念7遍呢，可以延寿消灾，延寿消灾，特别是病痛的灾，也是我们念度母的 Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soa。也是我们可以每天都念21遍，然后有一个祈请文，我已经前几个星期已经发了出去了。然后呢，我们就可以很容易的达到目的地，懂吗？也是你 T-key，你可以走路去印度咯，你走几年咯，对不对？可能不会到啊。也是你没有 T-key，你买飞机票跟一个团到那边，只是一个下午或者上午的间，你就到了菩提伽耶正觉大厦，对不对？我们说，当你有福报，就是可以坐飞机，认知的人家带你去。你不够福报，你都不知道有这个地方啊。所以现在我们念这个白度母呢，可以消业障、延寿。所以因为我们的寿命也是太短了，我们无可能把全部东西都种下奇迹，这个习气。那最少我们要得到5戒皈依。 我会感觉到，也是你不能。现在说我还没有有基本功得到，现在也是你是60岁了，你还等什么东西？不用等的啦，也是70岁够当什么鬼？不用等了，一定要马上得到皈依戒了。皈依戒，因为你皈依戒了，然后呢有告戒体，有修行，他会很直接的，来生不能入三恶道，懂吗？入三恶道是真的会入的。你是说不是佛陀来恐吓你？哦，你没有皈依我，不是。不是，好像基督教，you whoever believe in God, correct, will not go hell. Buddhist say, I did not create hell. Then in the sometimes you use logic and think, then God funny, you create me. Then you create me come here, so I make mistake, I go hell. Then you create me to go hell. This is what you imply. Then then why not you create me and then bring me to heaven? Why create me and cut me suffer? Oh, I test you. Garbage. 人不去这个真的不看不 cannot withstand analysis at all. So Buddha bases analysis. So we take refuge, right? So important to take refuge. It's the more important thing that your emergency or your heartbeat or go A&E is to take refuge. So that you got something correct that you when you die about your accident die, then you remember the Buddha, you remember your teacher, remember Om Mani Padme like that. Then change body, you just go. Or you drown. Oh. But you say Tara, you can't drown, you can't. Then you say what Tara, you cannot accident. So you what? You sit steady on. Then you meditate. Then your body grow relics like that Dog Zen master grow big one relic. Can you imagine how steady can I not? Or best go Bajio Guinea in this body. Next day only left hair, rainbow body. Oh, that's amazing, correct or not? Rainbow body is that when they die, you realize that they cremate, the rainbow always appear. Those are called rainbow body. They got this particular meaning inside. 所以现在我就给这个拜度母的长城。I received many times from my teacher. So this white we call white Tara. So I offer you the the mantra of white Tara practice. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Gyana Pustim Guru Yesoha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Gyana Pustim Guru Yesoha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Gyana Pustim Guru Yesoha. 给唱完。好嘞。Okay, 今天我们要做金刚萨埵。Okay, today we do Vajrasattva, so we do 21 times of the long mantra. 现在我们做金刚萨埵，要记得忏悔哦。昨天我们说忏悔哦，就是好像消我们的业障，把我们的垃圾倒掉，对不对？好像冲凉这样，我们消业障，我们今天肯定有些东西我们做了一点点东西，可能不如法的，就消业障，因为业会增长的，它会增长，它会加倍的。好，然后我们就发起誓心，所以 generate the four opponent power, power base, power regret, power attitude, and power promise。然后我们说悔心很重要，你很后悔哦，你做了这些东西啊。很多东西人家就是生气，生气的时候你就没有理性，你没有理性，你所做的东西哦，就是说你做了东西没有理性，那福报就不会升级，不管的，懂吗？你有理性没有理性，你生气没有这种东西的哦。当时候我很生气啊，所以我做错了，对不起，没有这种东西的。一做就是做了，一事铸成千古恨，你会很后悔，对不对？你是做一点点哦，以前可能你骂他1分钟，现在那个人骂你500分钟呢，那你又跟他那又看到他500次，哎，真的很不划算的。所以我们说。这烦恼呢，是从我们因。现在我们在感果，我们一定要消我们无始界所造的业障。好，我们就念金刚萨埵，我们就念21遍，消我们全部身口意的业障。那包括我们全部，也是你有想到有些人某某人呢，他病痛，你可以观想金刚萨埵在他头上，然后那甘露水融到来就净除他的业。So you can visualize that whoever thing is sick right now, then on top of them, then purify all the negative karma. So right now you feel very sad, right? Because all the dirt coming out. So to help it coming out more, you think Vajrasattva and purge out all the thing. So usually most of the time you should do the lower purge. Let's say you got a lot of lung, it should be the one the light coming out one. So you got a lot of body, you feel the everywhere pain. So you must do the bodily pain. So sometimes you say that your speech, right? Or you keep hearing people say bad thing about you. Then you need to purify your speech, whatever the imprint of speech, so you will not hear all the bad things you don't like to hear. That wow, this spicy puya, what you do? You eat a lot lah. I remember Kandola was saying, telling me, there was someone practitioner say go cave, come down. Then someone say, oh, you look very fat. Then angry already, you know. I say, what type of practitioner? People, all you need to say one word, you are fat. 3 words only, you gone. You can't even give up. Can't even tell cherishing there. Oh, you're so fat. Oh, you are fat already. You're fat already. So you realize you got a lot of self-cherishing. Don't tell me you don't have. You don't believe you go and call your best friend, say you're fat. You straight feel don't do. I don't want to eat lunch already today. I don't want to eat dinner also. Yeah. Then tomorrow eat double. All the garbage. Just eat lah. Don't be too upset about what people say. What they say is their karma. What you do is going to be your karma. Then what they say is based on their mind. A lot of people say, 师傅, you gain weight. I say, gain. No. Oh, 师傅, you lose weight. You lose. So it's not so important, right? No. The more important, the mind. The mind very good. I think more important, right? But the mind, you all cannot see, ma. You all cannot see the mind. 对不对? So actually, what you see is your karma. 对不对? Your karma. So it's not so important to label, because labeling is a concept. What you want to exhaust all your concept, all your negative concept. You want to exhaust, finish all the negative concept. And can rest your mind for a while. For the very first time, take a long holiday, like for 1 hour. Your mind on holiday, don't want to think. The thought will come, but you don't want to act. Oh, this is very important. You're able to do 1 hour on leave mode. I call on leave mode. On leave up, on leave. Wow, tell you, success will come. Success will come. This is really, really the best thing. And people ask you, hey, today you never bring your brain. Yeah, Sifu tell me my mind on leave. No. You go and meet people, your mind cannot be on leave. I'm talking about in meditation or everything, your mind on leave. No. Chill out for a while. That's very important. Okay, Bhaja Safa. Om Bhajasato Samaya Malubalaya Bhajasato Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Savasiti Memaya Sasawakama Susame Shitanki Yanguru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahombe Om Bhajasato Samaya Malubalaya Bhajasato Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Savasiti Memaya Sasawakama Susame Shitanki Yang Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavan Savadata Gada Bhajapami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Zato Ahombe Om Bhajasata Samaya Malubalaya Bhajasata Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Savasiti Memaya Sasawakama Susame Shitanki Yang Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavan Savadata Gada Bhajapami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Zato Ahombe Om Bhajasata Samaya Malubalaya Bhajasata Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Sabasiti Memaya Sasawakaba Susame Shirangi Anguru Ha Ho Bhagavan Samadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahombe Om Bhajasata Samaya Manubalaya Bhajasata Nilobadita Dino Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Sabasiti Memaya Sasawakaba Susame Shirangi Anguru Ha Ho Bhagavan Samadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahombe Om Bhajasata Samaya Manubalaya Bhajasato Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Sabositi Memaya Sasawakaba Susame Shitanki Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavan Sabadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahombe Om Bhajasata Samaya Malubalaya Bhajasato Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Hanurado Mehaban Sabositi Memaya Sasawakaba Susame Shitanki Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahompe Om Bhajasata Samaya Manubalaya Bhajasata Nilobadita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Supokayo Mehaban Anurado Mehaban Sabositi Memaya Sasawakaba Susame Shitanki Guru Hong Ho Bhagavan Sawadata Gada Bhajamami Musa Bhajapahama Samaya Sato Ahompe Om Bhajasata samaya malubalaya pada sadane no padita di do mehaban sutokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasedi memaya sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada bajama musa bajabama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sadane no padita di do mehaban sutokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasedi memaya sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada bajama musa bajabama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada satane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan Sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi mema yasa sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi mema yasa sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi mema yasa sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi memaya sasawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi mema yasa sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be bada samaya malubalaya pada sarane no padita di do mehaban sudokaya mehaban subokaya mehaban anurado mehaban sawasidi mema yasa sawakaba susame shirange guru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sabada gada pajama memuza baja bahama samaya sato ahom be 然后观想健康萨罗跟你说，你全部顺口业障都消了，它融到你心中，跟你无二。你发愿从现在到明天到早上不造恶业。Vishaya Guru Vacha Shasa say all your negative karma completely purify, it dissolve into you, become inseparable from you, and make promise from sunrise to from now until sunrise tomorrow, not create negative karma. So for those people who the white Tara mantras also can be used for this. Let's say you feel that you got some spirit harm, like maybe every time like very blur or whatever thing, or someone got spirit harm, you can visualize by just safa not white Tara in front of you, and you say white Tara, then the light, very strong white light go inside there and then push the person. The person become like crystal or become white color one. Then can think of that. Also, it can be used for you when you study, you're not very clever, purify the negative karma for understanding. So all the deity with white color got this ability to remove, like remove you. Let's say but just safa white color, white Tara also white color one. So usually white color got this meaning of purify one. In general aspect, usually got this meaning behind the white color. So especially got spirit attack. Uh And most of us actually, what you do for yourself or you count your mantra, actually is not enough. I only give you all basic, correct? No? Actually, it's really not enough. So at a certain point, like weekend, maybe you can usually like normal weekday you do 7, weekend like you got a little bit more time or you cater half a day of your time. You try to time 10 of what you always do. Like the mantra, you do 7, you do 70, or you do one mala or whatever thing. Will be very good. Then weekend, then this practice of Shakyamuni Buddha, then you can slowly read the thing and then spend more time. Not like both weekday you need to work so you spend less time. But weekend you try to time stand, then it will be very good. So mantra actually it's one of the technique, correct? Especially in tantra. Tantra is not only mantra; it's the understanding of how to apply the mantra so you can get the best benefit. Tantra without mantra without understanding what you're reciting, correct? Can't carry will not be able to push the thing as much as you can. But if you're able to understand the thing very well, you bring a lot better. Especially you done it with refuge and bodhicitta, four immeasurable. Subsequently, the seven limb prayer, wow, then become very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, dedicate merit. So if you all want to try, sometimes you got headache, correct? You got headache. You can think of Tara in front of you. Then you count Tara. Om Tare tu re mama yogana jana pustim kuruye soha. Om. So you think of Tara in front of you, giving you white light. Then after one mala, slowly one, you see whether the headache gone or not. If your headache go, then you for first time you realize correct or not, headache gone. Then you know, wow, really work. I'm quite sure you'll work. It don't work because you doubt. You must be 100% belief. Then you'll work. 100% belief. Then you'll work. Wow, really powerful, man. So next time you need to bring Panadol. For me, say, better take first. But if you got enough time, you don't have a lot of things to do, then you count the mantra. But you need to work. Then you want to count, then you under stress. Then better take 2 Panadol. I think that will be much better. That will be very much better. Okay, we dedicate the merit. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of a Guru Buddha, that I be able to liberate all the sentient beings from all their suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. May we pray the long and stable life of all the Guru tripping through path to enlightenment anytime, anywhere in the world. A long, stable life, especially His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Then we pray for the understanding of the Sopan Rinpoche at Nepal. In this life, Rinpoche sure to expect a great teacher, you're a great scholar. I want the FNT project to succeed, especially building Guru Rinpoche in Pokhara and then Halishi. I also pray for you all to be able to have long life and then complete your practice of the 3 higher training and complete your accumulation of merit and wisdom. Till then, may you have be pacified all obstacle. How I wish I can just take away her right now. I will take if whatever, I promise no. Then whatever suffering you have, may I take. Whatever happiness I have, I like to offer to you. Many people say that, practice is monk's job, pray prayer. My job not practice, my job just give money. It's not like that. Not like that. If you just, the monk say prayer, you're just solving this life problem. I cannot pray for you until you get enlightened. If prayer can make you get enlightened, and Buddha done for us long ago already. The only way you can get enlightened is practice the 3 higher training. Listen, contemplate, and meditate. Then practice the 3 higher morality. Concentration, then can get wisdom. Then you can free yourself from a thing. Then you want to become a Buddha, then you take Bodhisattva vow, practice seek perfection. On the basis of that, you're brave enough, then take Tantra and then do the Tantric practice. There's no other way. So I pray for you all to be diligent in this. To be diligent in this. So I introduced quite many new friends to you already. Correct or not? A few new friends. So I ask you, what's your friend name? I don't know. Your friend name is called Tara. What is his secret password? Om Tare to Tare to Resoa. Where's another friend name? What Tara? So you must have friend name. With friend, your in army we got buddy system. You must know your buddy name and your buddy blood group. In case your buddy got shot, right? You must know it's a B plus or or O plus or A B or whatever. All these friends are the friend that will never forsake you. I pray that you can understand this deeply, that they care for you more than you care for yourself. Tara definitely care for you more than you wish you succeed, more than you wish yourself you succeed. White Tara wish you have long life more than what you wish for. Shakyamuni Buddha wish you become like him, more than you wish for yourself. Manjushri wish that he become you more clever than him, more than you wish he become clever. So I give you this best friend that only wish you be good, but you don't go in, you know, close up the relationship. And not Sifu fault, right now. I can invent, I can remind you, but very good, right? Vajrasattva who wish that you got no more negative karma, more than you wish that you got no negative karma. How about that as a starter? You must understand how it works, right now. When you understand, then you say, may I be able to free everyone from suffering. That's why His Holiness Dalai Lama got this one word, his phrase that I always use, and he said that he always touches his touch, Then in Mandarin he say, 我愿力有情，愿成佛。他做我的客人，就把全部人当为客人，一个都没漏到的，没有一个这个好，这个坏没有。然后呢，我愿力有情，我成佛，把我的全部的能知道的帮助他们。他说我愿接待一切众生客，愿力有情，愿成佛。他每次讲到这样，发菩提心，然后念记诵这2句话，哇，是多么美妙！ How beautiful is these 2 verses, It entire spirit. That means regardless what they do, I will always love you. Same thing. The guru don't give up on student one. It's the student give up on guru. I'm gonna tell you. Most of the time it's like that one. This guru now fat already. I want to find a more slim one. It's like that one. This one. Okay, I pray this for you. Then we pray for those who have passed away, have a very good rebirth. Then we pray for Tutan Lamo, Ray Sadian, Chua Bong Yong, Han Mu Gong, and Chuan Dong Tai. Then we also pray for Florence Yo to have a very good rebirth. Then pray for Kenny Hajo in Indonesia to pacify all his obstacles. For Su Ling, Lim Wei Wen, Wong Mei Fong, Krui Ling, Wen Chin, for Ming Chuan, for Teh Bung Chiu, for Sin Wei, Nancy Chua, Ho Kai Wen, Tam Pu San, Juraisa, for Yap Gong Wei, for Florence Liu, Ho King Po, for Piang Hong Piao, to pacify all the very unusual symptoms in his knee now to be pacified. Then for Liu Ki Guan, for Delisa, for Clayton Ong, for Lotte King, for Ong Si Chen, for Pek Xia. Then for Kelly Mok Xavier, for Chua James Chua, for Carol Gui to completely recover soon, for Tan Lai Wee, for Tan Kei Xiang, for Lim Seng, Kenny, for Sultan Ang, for Richard Tan, for Desmond Lim, for Tai Ti, for Alison Goh, then for Michelle Liu, Yap Kong Wai, Alvin Yo, then to close all his projects, for Shan Ang, for Jin Tang, for Guan Si, for Nigel Lim, for Amita, then for Anita Sim, then for Kelly Chong, for Annie Chu, for Anjali, then for Biliang. Then we pray for all the people in this Mary Christian group, also in this Zoom group, also for Lotus, for Eyewear, then for Cheng Song, then for Bigumbo, then to do well, then also for Blossom Seed. 好，回向愿以此功德普及于一切我等与众生，皆共成佛道。众生无边，誓愿度佛法无量，誓愿觉烦恼无尽，誓愿断我无明，了我生死。愿我成佛度众生，永不忘众生情，永不忘上师情。回向我3世所累积的福报，跟无数的佛陀菩萨、声闻、读觉、阿罗汉，然后有情众生所累积的福报，是没自性的存在，是观待是生命安利。把这些福报回向我跟你呢，也是没自性的存在，是观待是生命的案例。我们可以早日成佛，也是没自性的存在，是观待是生命的案例。当我们成了佛，我们带全部有情众生，一个都没漏到的，也是没自性的存在，是观待是生命的案例。他们的案例到圆满佛果位，也是没自性的存在，是观待是生命的案例。So we dedicate all the 3-time merit collected by oneself, countless Buddha, Bodhisattva, Projector Buddha, Arhan, Daka, Dakan, Dakini, Dharma Protector, and all the ordinary being merit that does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind. We take this merit so that I dedicate so I and you who does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind. Quickly achieve state full enlightenment also does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind. So when I achieve full enlightenment, we lead every single sentiment, no one left out, who does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind, and lead them to the state of full enlightenment, who also does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind, by myself alone, who also does not exist truly exist merely labeled by the mind. So this merely labeled by the mind is dependent arising. So that the most gross form is cause, effect, whole, and part, merely labeled by the mind. So every time when we think of something, first there must be something there, then we have a concept of what we want to describe the thing. Then we label. If the label and the base are same thing, then no need to label anymore, right now. But things are not like that. we believe whatever we see, it seems like there is something good, bad from his own side alone without you labeling. That's a wrong concept. No, there is, you have to label one. When you label, the thing means what? No? The thing don't exist inherently, truly from his own side when you engage with thing. Then when you think like that, then how the thing merely labeled by the mind? I cannot find the thing. I cannot find the thing. When you cannot find the thing just like in a dream, like a hallucination. Oh, then they become very powerful. This is to protect your merit. This last verse to protect your merit. 好，最后，愿消三障诸烦恼，愿的智慧真明了，普愿罪障，悉悉要求，事事常行。菩萨道：阿弥陀佛，Good night, everyone.
那师傅
Good
，Thank you 师傅
night.
Good night, Saku.
，Good
Rejoice,
night 师
everyone.
傅。